Importing military equipment, navigating customs procedures. Welcome to our channel, your trusted source for all things related to customs brokerage and international trade. In today's video, we will be diving into the customs import procedures specifically related to military equipment. So, let's get started. When it comes to importing military equipment, it is crucial to understand that the process can be more complex compared to regular commercial goods. The reason for this is that military equipment is subject to stringent regulations and controls due to its sensitive nature. One of the essential requirements when importing military equipment is obtaining the necessary customs bond. A customs bond serves as a form of financial guarantee to the government, ensuring that all duties, taxes, and fees associated with the importation of military equipment are paid. This bond acts as a safeguard against any potential violations or non-compliance with customs regulations. In addition to the customs bond, it is important to file an importer security filing, ISF, for military equipment. The ISF provides detailed information about the imported goods, including the shipper, consignee, and other essential data. This filing must be submitted to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, at least 24 hours before the goods are scheduled to be loaded onto a vessel destined for the United States. Prior to importation, it is essential to work closely with a reputable customs brokerage firm that specializes in handling military equipment. These experts have the knowledge and expertise to navigate through the complexities of the customs process, ensuring compliance with all regulations and requirements. Once the military equipment arrives at the port of entry, it will undergo a thorough customs inspection. This inspection is carried out by customs officers who are trained to examine the equipment and verify its compliance with regulations. It is crucial to ensure that all necessary permits and licenses are in place to avoid any delays or complications during this inspection process. After the customs inspection is complete, and all necessary documentation is verified, the military equipment can be cleared for entry into the United States. It is important to note that unauthorized importation or non-compliance with customs regulations can lead to severe penalties, including fines and even legal consequences. That wraps up our discussion on the customs import procedures for military equipment. We hope you found this information helpful and informative. If you have any further questions or need assistance with customs brokerage services, feel free to reach out to us. Welcome back to our customs brokerage series. In today's video, we will be diving deep into the customs import procedures specifically for military equipment. Importing military equipment involves unique regulations and requirements that must be followed to ensure compliance and smooth customs clearance. Importing military equipment requires a thorough understanding of the customs import process. It is essential to determine the applicable regulations, restrictions, and licensing requirements for the type of military equipment being imported. To ensure a smooth import process, it is highly recommended to appoint a licensed customs broker experienced in handling military equipment imports. A customs broker will assist you in preparing and submitting the necessary documentation, navigating through the complex regulations, and liaising with regulatory authorities on your behalf. One crucial factor to consider when importing military equipment is compliance with the International Traffic in Arms Regulations, ITAR. These regulations are designed to control the import and export of defense articles, including military equipment. Any company or individual involved in the import of military equipment must register with the U.S. Department of State and obtain the necessary licenses under ITAR. Alongside standard customs procedures, importers of military equipment must also comply with the Importer Security Filing, ISF, requirements. ISF is a mandatory filing that must be submitted to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, at least 24 hours before the goods are loaded onto a vessel bound for the United States. Determining the customs value of military equipment can be complex. The declared value must accurately reflect the transaction value, including any additional charges like transportation and insurance. Customs authorities may require supporting documentation and may conduct additional assessments to verify the declared value. Importing military equipment may attract specific import duties and tariffs. It is crucial to understand the applicable duty rates, exemptions, and preferential trade agreements that may reduce or eliminate duty obligations. A customs broker can provide guidance on the potential costs involved in importing military equipment. Importers of military equipment are often required to obtain a customs bond. A customs bond is a financial guarantee that ensures compliance with customs laws and regulations. It serves as a form of security for customs authorities and is necessary for obtaining customs clearance for military equipment. Importing military equipment involves navigating through complex regulations, compliance with ITAR, fulfilling ISF requirements, determining the customs value, and understanding duty obligations. By working closely with a licensed customs broker experienced in handling military equipment imports, importers can ensure a smooth and compliant import process. Thank you for watching today's video on customs import procedures for military equipment. We hope you found this information valuable. Stay tuned for more videos covering various aspects of customs brokerage and international trade. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss